Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Arena Gauntlet League match. Today's match number 24 and our first elimination match. We've reached 10 losses and the next one will eliminate us. So this is the deck on your screen that you see that we're going to run until we are done. Could be today, could be in 7 more matches. Who knows? We'll find out together. It's been a rough league. This league is, gosh, it's been just tough with so many bombs and fixing running around, and it's been quite the up and down. Started off on a super hot streak, been on one of the worst losing streaks I've had in the Gauntlet League since last September, but we're going to look to turn that around and go on a 7-0 streak to finish this league out here today. So let's start here by looking at the top of the leaderboard, and it hasn't changed much since yesterday. I'm playing here late on day 1 of week 5, and not a lot of players have gotten their matches in. There's a few here though. Wisma, Random Jobber, Nistar, Pluto. All the names you've seen up here for the longest time are still resting upon the top of the leaderboard. And if you scroll down quite a bit, you'll find us down here in 41st with that 13-10 record. Smarmy Platypus, Tooper, we've got a couple people that are approaching their elimination match as well. Within the Abzan clan, we're sitting in 10th, outside of top 8 Mega Draft contention if our clan is to win the Week 5 Ascendancy Challenge. Best we can do is try to win our last 2 of this week, and then maybe we will find our way into it. It'll just have to see what everybody above us does with 13 and 7s and 13 and 8s. Today's match is going to be a tough one. It's against FriskyHobbit, and we've got the same record. It's a death match, 13 and 10 v 13 and 10. Loser goes home. I'm in 41st. They're in 40th on tiebreakers in the Jeskai clan and running, surprisingly, a 4-color deck. Not exactly all 5 colors, no black, but pretty darn close to it. Their lifetime AGL record is a lot of wins and not a lot of losses. 315 and 194 for a total win percentage of 61.89%. Some incredible competition here in week 5, but we actually do have the one head-to-head lifetime win against FriskyHobbit a few leagues ago. We played them once. We did actually beat them. So we're going to see if we can keep that streak going. But when it comes to badges, he's got us beat plus 17 more. He's got 2 pennants, 4 league championships, 6 additional top 8s, and 6 additional top 16s on top of that. So yeah, this is going to be tough as well. I mean, you know, when we get into week 5 and week 6 of these leagues, all the best players are left. And FriskyHobbit is no exception to that rule. So, without any further ado, in today's deathmatch, see you in game 1. Okay, we get to go second here, and I mean, we got a lot of good cards in our hand. If we can find some lands, we can go 2, 3, 4, 5 curve, which is going to be really good. And if we don't find some lands, we'll concede very quickly. So we'll see what comes up. Alright, couple more turns to find them. Alright, found one there. So let's play the siege. Huh. I wonder if the siege is, with this curve, is better on Sultai. Whenever counters put on a creature you control, draw a card. I think that's gonna be better. Like, I think that's the first time we've actually used that mode this entire league. But if the Warden survives this next turn, it's going to immediately get a counter. And it looks like it will. So go to our end step, get a counter, draw a card. There we go. Miss a land drop next turn, maybe. We'll see. I don't expect the Warden to survive past this turn here. But we at least got a card out of it. And if we do draw a land, we can play this, which will also draw a card, I think. Whenever counter's put on a creature, it enters with 2. We'll figure it out together. I think we do. And if we don't, we'll play the Skyrider, and we could just put the counter on the Skyrider based on the ward. Never mind, it said it wouldn't survive, and it didn't. Okay. Go ahead and play this, and I think we get the card. Yes, we do. Missed land drop, you love to see it. Unending Whisper, trying to find one. And did or didn't? Okay. Didn't, but got wrecked anyway. Alright, I think I want to go Bearer of Glory, Aggressive Negotiations, draw another card. See what we can find here. Alright, when it enters, return a non-creature, non-land. Sibsig Appraiser can help dig for something. Stormplane Detainment. Removes a creature. Cure and protect stuff. And Jeskai Charm. What does this do? Removal. Oh my gosh, this hand is just busted. Yeah, you can cast all of this. What do I even... What could I even think about doing? I mean, probably... I was going to say probably the Warden of the Eye, but it's 5 mana, but like, it's so much value. All of this is just so good. Don't think it's Appraiser. It could be Detainment? I guess I'll take the Detainment. I do have the Regent that could be a board wipe for this board currently. So, sure. I don't like it though. But okay. Yeah, this thing on Sultai has come in clutch. We've drawn like 4 cards. So this thing has prowess. We'll have to keep that in mind. This gives +1/+1 in lifelink, so we can't really block it because it can go to a 4/4 with the Jeskai Charm. Oh, top deck was a perfect removal spell, so there you go. And there's the Kieran to double spell, get another one. And return it to find that land. Okay, cool, cool. Something I can do is just play this as a 6/6, draw an extra card, and then next turn this can potentially wipe most of their board. This thing could reset this armament core. I don't really want to give him too many targets, but like, what am I going to do? Just not play anything here? I can draw a card by doing this. I have to take some more damage, but I don't know if he's going to want to use the Jeskai Charm exactly this turn as opposed to advancing the board state. So I'm going to risk playing a 5 mana 6/6 here. Draw the card. And then hope that this can do some work here soon. I'm hoping the play is Sibsig Appraiser and not Jeskai Charm, but we'll see. Okay, it is Sibsig Appraiser. And then probably... I was going to say Unending Whisper, but I don't think the Harmonize is good enough for that. Oh, there's a Jeskai Revelation. I haven't even gotten that far. And the Warden of the Eye returns that to the hand. Okay. Okay, now I can do this for 2, and then I can still play a Skyrider after it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that for x equals 2. Wipe their board here. And then play a Skyrider here. And the Warden of the Eye can get back the Revelation. I just hope we can close out this game before they get that much mana. This can really tempo us out by putting Armament Core on top. Probably have a land, right? Okay, Molten Exhale that, and then what else? No land. Alright, well... Let's attack, I guess. And then try to go all out here. Ah, I was really hoping. I had to tap that way. I was thinking of my 1/1 drop in the deck, which is the Descendant of Storms. I was hoping I could keep open a white in case I drew it, but there wasn't a way to do that, so. Okay, so Jeskai Charm could put this on top, but then we could hit for, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Technically, that's not lethal. Well, 10, 11, I suppose. Okay, removal. Make a creature, draw 3. Jump here, take 6. Alright, we'll see. Yeah, makes sense. I guess in that case I'm going to attempt to just keep as much as I can. Put to 1 and say go. There's a Jeskai Rev. We've seen that one. There's also a Lotus Light Dancers. Yeah, what does that gain? 5 life? I don't think that'll do it. So we'll attack all, auto pay, put the counter, draw the card. And that should do it for game 1. Wow, we did manage to get there with that. What can we do about Jeskai Revelation? Alright, in sideboarding here. I think these negotiations have to stay in. We are on the draw. There's 4 mythics here. Sarkin the Unbroken. Planeswalker, Severance Priest. These are rares now. Fangkeeper's Familiar. New Way Forward. What mana was represented? All 5? I haven't seen black. There's the Steel Cutter, but boarding in enchantment and artifact removal for that hasn't been great for me. There's a Sage of the Skies. Oh, jeez. Defibrillating Current. Is that any good against some of this stuff? Not really. There are a good amount of flyers, but they're the kind of flyers that, like, but if I remove them without, like, after they enter, that doesn't really matter. So, like, the Broken Wings doesn't do a whole lot, I don't think. Something like Sagu Pummeler might, like, as opposed to the Host of the Hereafter, maybe? Because it can give me some reach against those flyers. Is Betrayal good? Betrayal doesn't seem very good here. Yeah, I'm not sure we necessarily need to change anything. Maybe I'll just make this one change with the reach creature here. And everything else I think seems okay here going into game 2. So let's go ahead and run it back like this here in game 2. Okay, so we start on the draw, and we don't have Hollowmark Siege unless we get another black or green, but I think the hand is keepable, especially if we find a 2-drop. We've got that 2-3 curve with aggressive negotiations here. So let's see if we can find anything here. Plains might have been the worst draw on the deck. We did find a 2-drop, so we'll pass it back. What do they have priority for there? Humbling Elder, maybe? A 1/2 that gives creatures -2/-0. Let's see. And I'm going to play the Kieran, see what happens here. There are 2 Dispelling Exhales and an Icy Blast. Let's see if this dies, and it does. Well, I don't get the counter, but I think I'm still gonna look at the hand here. Alright, well, I guess it's Warden of the Eye. Yeah. Keep the Wild Slash. Doesn't really do much against us here, and got all the lands. We'll see. They can find something off the top to do with them. Pretty good top deck, I guess. Ooh, next turn we'll be able to double spell here with the Sage of the Skies and the Sagu Pummeler coming in clutch against the Messenger. So here we go. Probably fine. I was gonna say if we want to trade the Pummeler for the Messenger and the Wild Slash here, but we'll see if they want to do anything about that. This is probably the spot where I put the Siege on Abzan. Really? Come on. What are these top decks? Yeah, I think I'm going to put it on Abzan here. And then see where to go from there. Can't block because of the Wild Slash. I can put counters with the Sagu Pummeler on one of these, because the Slash, if you control a creature power 4 or greater, can't be prevented. Yeah, that doesn't matter. So we go ahead and... I think I'm just going to go all in on one of these here. Get him with both, because this one gets a counter and menace, and then won't be blocking that one. So... Alright, Sage of the Skies, can we ride you to victory here? Okay, get on in. Don't have Jeskai Rev. Mana. Bring back Appraiser. Yeah, that all makes sense. Okay. And still hold up Wild Slash. This is a pretty good top deck again, yeah. See what we find here pre-combat. Okay, I think I'm willing to trade both of these and a Wild Slash for one of these, right? That's how that would work. Deal 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this should work out fine here. Okay, down goes Sage of the Skies. We still do have the other one. Pretty good. What you gonna get back? Probably rally? No, what is it? I missed it. Oh, they're still deciding. Yeah, rally kills either of these, more than likely the sage. These are some great top decks here, yeah. Me too. Okay. Sure. Alright, so they drew a counterspell. Probably Dispelling Exhale. I have to keep that in mind. And then and then a bounce spell. And Sun Pearl Kieran bringing it back to hand. Interesting. Oh. Okay. I think we've drawn 6 out of 7 lands here. Something like that. Seven out of 8, maybe? Who knows? I don't have many left. I probably have to use this for card draw, but I mean... yeah, let's just use it for card draw, I think. I think the last card's Dispelling Exhale, so I'm going to have to play around that. Interesting. Pass to blockers. Okay, Dispelling Exhale still in hand. This doesn't matter, I don't think. I'm just doing it anyway. Okay. What's the race look like here? 6, 10, 14 mana. We activate this twice and we can still play through Dispelling Exhale here. Attack with both, I guess. Let me just do this first. Just in case it's... what's it called? Oh, Icy Blast. No, that's tapping creatures. Okay. It's Dispelling Exhale, though. You gain flying, and you get the counter. I guess all the flooding helped a little bit with being able to attack for 8, but... all it takes is a Jeskai Rev off the top and Could be GG. I don't even know what that card does. I haven't even read it. I just know it's stupid. Return spell or permanent to its owner's hand. Deals 4 damage to any target. Create 2 1/1s with prowess. Draw 2 cards. Gain 4 life. Really? So I guess it's all but black over there. That's what it seems like. Okay, drew an instant. Don't like that as much, but I mean, I think I have to bash, right? I mean, I've still got multiple activations of this, so let's give this flying. Let's give... Which one menace? Probably this one? Maybe I should have played this before again, just so I can play around. 1, 2, 3, so I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could do exactly 2 activations, but then I can't play this anymore because of the Dispelling Exhale. So let's see. I do think I want to do this, though. Put the counter... Make a 1/1. I'm going to put the counter on it. So like I said, it is an instant. I don't know what, obviously, but could be many number of things. Jeskai Rev is an instant, notably. For some stupid reason. Well, I guess activating this once would be lethal, so that means they have to do something about me activating it one time here. So let's do it once and then see what the response is. Okay. Well, that kind of blanks my next draw, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Then we play the Seeker, still playing around the Dispelling Exhale here. And end the turn, and one more draw step, basically. Let's see if we can dodge it. Yep, looks like we did. Oof, man, we finally kicked the, kicked it to the curb there. Finally kicked our losing streak and got a win. So we got a win in week 5. Let's move on. Well, we actually did manage to avoid the 0-4 in week 5 here and got a win. So we go from 13 and 10 in 41st up to 14 and 10 in 20th place. Now, like I said, there's a lot of players that haven't played their matches yet this week, so 20th is a placeholder early on this week. This will fall as time goes on, but it's where we're at right now. It's the best info I can give you for the moment. So we're fighting as much as we can here. And within the Abzan clan, we do jump up to 3rd place, but if you look behind us, there are many, many players who have the ability to catch us this week. They would need to go 1 and 3 to match where we're at, which is very reasonable for a lot of these players to do, as we also started at 13 and 7 this week. So, one day, one game at a time, one match at a time. Let's see if we can rally back tomorrow and make our way into week 6 of this league. Thanks for tuning in today, and I'll see you tomorrow for your final Week 5 Arena Gauntlet League match.